Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Monday. Welcome to Monday Minutes. Happy Labor Day to each and every one of you. Labor Day, looking back to last week, we know a disappointment in terms of the headline number, but some of the components were actually constructive. Broadly speaking, if we look at labor force participation, if we look at employment to population ratios, we just haven't really made enough progress moving forward, at least in terms of potentially what the Fed is thinking here. But having said that, we do think this dialogue with the Fed, the execution of reducing asset purchases, does need to continue here. We had the fortune and opportunity to be with Fox Business News last week, Mornings with Maria, to discuss some of the dynamics around this employment number. But the overall trajectory of this U.S. job market, albeit frustrating, is in the right direction. So the jobs are out there. We will get another JOLTS report number this week. It's likely going to show, I think, what we already know, talking to many small businesses recently, for myself down in South Carolina, which was a state that actually pulled back on some of these benefits, still struggling to find workers. But in the end, it will take more time. But we do think this job market will even itself out as we head into the latter part of 2021, into 2022. But the Fed needs more time, and we have favored a slightly longer timetable in terms of Fed announcement. There will be a lot of focus on this month's meeting later in the month, but in the end, we do think the trajectory of where we're headed in terms of jobs will keep the Fed on their toes as we move into the later part of 2021. For this week on the ground, we've got the JOLTS report, we have the beige book, we have Treasury supply in terms of 3s, 10s, and 30s. We will get another claims number later in the week. We'll get PPI. We have decisions out of the ECB, the RBA. It's going to be a full week. And as we move into the week, there is also discussion that we will get some clarity out of the Biden administration in terms of the next leg for the leadership at this Federal Reserve. Wishing everyone a great Labor Day. I'm Greg Faranello, head of U.S. rates for AmeriVet Securities.